For today's headlines, OFW Department, a great gift. Meralco on revelry watch. Rody clement regarding pyro makers. Jail congestion woes to end soon. Firecracker injuries rising. Tarlac University gets huge boost. Lawsuit seeks COVID compensation from China and WHO. Good morning, I am Venice Bautista and this is Tribune News on Q. Today is December 31, 2021 and these are the latest news this Friday morning. President Rodrigo Duterte signed into law on Thursday a measure establishing an agency dedicated to overseeing the concerns and protecting the rights of Filipino migrant workers. Duterte approved Republic Act 11641, which creates the Department of Migrant Workers to make services for overseas Filipino workers more efficient. Under the law, the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration will turn into the Department of Migrant Workers, mandated to oversee all policies protecting the welfare of OFW, including regulation of their recruitment, employment, and deployment. Among its tasks are spearheading the investigations and filing cases related to illegal recruitment and human trafficking cases. Meanwhile, other agencies handling OFW concerns will be merged and transferred under the new department. And in addition, RA 11641 also establishes an information system that will serve as a database of all OFW as well as round-the-clock emergency response and action center unit tasked to respond to their emergency needs. The Manila Electric Company, or Meralco, has placed its emergency crew on full alert to provide immediate assistance to residents in its franchise area during the New Year's Eve celebration. Meralco said Thursday the move will ensure that it will be able to respond to any power-related emergency, especially during celebrations ushering in 2022. It added that contingency measures are in place in case power facilities get affected by pyrotechnics, firecracker explosions, or even weather disturbances. He added that confetti, party poppers, and balloons can also cause electrical problems when these get in contact with electric facilities, and it would be best to use them in open spaces and far from Meralco facilities. Although Meralco regularly upgrades and maintains its facilities to ensure that they are in tip-top condition, Zaldariaga said overhead lines are still vulnerable to firecracker explosions and pyrotechnics. The company added people using fireworks to welcome the new year should keep a bucket of water or fire extinguisher nearby in case the fireworks accidentally come into contact with flammable materials. For customers whose Christmas decorations are still on display, it is advisable to refrain from using octopus connections or plugging in extension cords into a single power outlet, as this could overheat and result in a fire and other accidents. Instead of plugging in multiple extension cords in a single power outlet, it is best to distribute it to other outlets inside the house, Meralco said. None is heard yet from the president who has banned the pollutant noisemakers as Davao City Mayor even before his name rose to national prominence. It was perhaps the sign firecracker and fireworks makers are waiting for, with the hope of recouping losses from the past years worsened in 2020 by COVID-19 lockdowns. Only Philippine National Police Chief General Leonardo Carlo has issued a statement that Executive Order 28 regulating the sale and use of pyrotechnic devices remains in effect. In December last year, Duterte set 2021 as the start of the nationwide ban on firecrackers, expanding the Davao City experience. The COVID-19 pandemic, however, has long set in when the president made the statement. Most small and medium businesses have taken a beating after that. It's just now that traders are starting to rebound, fueling hopes from the makers of pyrotechnics that the administration will go easy on them by not implementing a total ban. Meanwhile, retailers in Bukawi, Bulacan are seeking the public's understanding of their need to jack up the prices of fireworks and pyrotechnics. They said it is their only chance to earn again, and Elizabeth Mendoza, the owner of Pyro Cash Store, admitted that the prices of firecrackers have doubled, and she blamed the astronomical cost of products passed on by the manufacturers. Hoven Ong, president of the Philippine Fireworks Association, said prices of raw materials and chemicals used in making fireworks and firecrackers have doubled compared to 2019 and 2020. Tribune News on Q will be back after these short reminders.
Boto mo to,
Manong
halala,
Jopo at Ate
2022,
Maita.
The Daily Tribune Special Coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama sina Compi Manalo at Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
Boto mo to, halalan, 2022, The Daily Tribune Special Coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
We're back on Tribune News on Q. The Bureau of Corrections on Thursday announced that it has partnered with Agua Tierra Oro Mina Development Corporation, or ATOM, to address jail congestion at the new Bilibid prison in Muntinlupa City. Bucor said that it entered into a joint venture agreement, or JVA, with ATOM for the prison facilities transfer to Nueva Ecija. In line with the partnership, ATOM, pursuant to the JVA, donated a 234-hectare land in Barangay Pias, General Tino, which will be called a Bagong Lupa and will be home to persons deprived of liberty. It will be at no cost to the government or the Bucor, with ATOM vowing that the proposed prison facilities in the donated land can accommodate 30,000 male PDL and 4,000 female PDL. By July 2022, the construction will commence as the new site outside Metro Manila is already being prepared for pre-construction, and ATOM was given 2.5 years to finish the project. In turn, the parties have agreed that ATOM can develop the 375.61 hectares NBP reservation in Muntinlupa City into a commercial, residential, and industrial area with no cost to the government, with a revenue sharing mechanism of 65% for ATOM and 35% for the Bucor. The JVA, which has a term of 25 years and renewable for another 25 years, is pursuant to the Bucor mandate of safekeeping and reformation of PDL. The Department of Health has set up referral hospitals for a possible surge in the number of fireworks-related injuries arising from New Year's Eve celebrations. It said it has declared a code white alert among its hospitals since December 20 to ensure the readiness of health facilities to respond to emergencies. In case of fireworks-related injuries, the DOH advised the public to apply first aid and to seek emergency medical attention from the nearest health facilities. The department said such injuries may be treated at trauma centers such as the Philippine General Hospital, Philippine Orthopedic Hospital, East Avenue Medical Center, and the Las Piñas General Hospital and Satellite Trauma Center. As of December 29, the DOH said injuries related to fireworks have increased by 108%, and most of the injuries involved minors aged 9 to 16 years old, and more than half of the cases were blast or burn injuries not requiring amputation. About 28% or 7 cases required amputation, and prohibited firecrackers such as boga, 5-star, and piccolo accounted for the top causes of injuries. The agency urged the public to put safety first and to use alternatives to fireworks, such as noise and light-producing devices like sound systems, bells, pans, or tambourines, in order to prevent debilitating and life-threatening injuries. A 4.5 million pesos food testing facility was turned over by the Department of Trade and Industry to the Tarlac State University or TSU. DTI Provincial Director Agnes Ramirez disclosed that the project is part of the Shared Service Facility or SSF that aims to improve the competitiveness of micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSME. She added that the project provides machineries, equipment, tools, systems, skills, and knowledge under a shared system. Aside from the equipment, the agency gave consistometer, portable waterproof pH meter, digital wired probe thermometer, digital thermogun, ATP testing meter with consumables, water purification system, meat fat meter, fish freshness meter, and density meter. DTI provides facilities or equipment to individual entrepreneurs or groups of MSME for the improvement of their production or as venues for skills training. The facilities will be maintained and managed by the group cooperator for the benefit of the group members or other food processors. Tribune News on Q will be back. Stay with us.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama. Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Q. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Firecracker. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there mga katribu!
Makinig at makisali sa usapan every Friday night at 6 p.m. sa I Speak Katribu Podcast. Samahan sina Daniel at Alvin na pag-usapan ang mga relevant topic na tiyak kakarelatean nyo mga katribu. At pagdating ng Sunday at 7 p.m., Speak Your Mind with our I Speak program na sasagot sa mga tanong regarding the latest and relevant issues sa paligid natin. I-like at i-follow nyo ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube para updated ka sa mga latest episode namin mga katribu.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
You're still watching Tribune News on Q. Now for our world news, devastated by the loss of his daughter to COVID-19, Jaime Michaud joined hundreds of Mexicans seeking compensation from China and the World Health Organization despite reservations and uncertain prospects of success. He said he has mixed feelings because it seems like he's profiting from the death of his daughter, who died aged 25 in July, leaving behind a month-old baby. He said no amount of money is going to bring her back, but he's doing it for the future of his granddaughter, the 63-year-old retiree told AFP. Michaud recently signed an international legal claim against China and the WHO, promoted by Buenos Aires-based Poblavsky International Law Offices. The company woos potential clients on social media in Mexico with the slogan, "Did you suffer from COVID? Know your rights." These claims are being submitted due to the negligence of both China and the WHO in the management of COVID-19, Denise Gonzalez, Poblavsky's representative in Mexico, told AFP. The claims, amounting to millions of dollars, are presented to the United Nations in Geneva, alleging violations of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. They seek financial compensation ranging from $200,000 for falling ill with COVID-19 to $800,000 in the case of death, Gonzalez said. And that wraps up the stories this morning. But before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta Center, Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Venice Bautista reminding you that we only have one day left before 2022. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarcito are available on our community Viber.